Hi my friends, the story you are about to hear is a very nice one. Someday the head of the police department finally decided it's time to evolve, so he asked for a company that could build a well-tight software to control and manage all the work in his department. Some colleagues suggested the computer center for this critical task, for their good reputation and the wide range of customers they serve. When the project got approval in the computer center, Ronnie was assigned to the task among all of his office programmers, and since no one of them wished to try his luck with the police, he was alone to take responsibility and carry on the job to the very end. As always, he gladly accepted with no hesitation since he was convinced by his boss that it was an easy task with quite well profit. He kept visiting the police department for nearly a month to get a closer look about arresting warrants, legal statements, custody procedures, criminal chasing documentation, and many things like that. He made friends with many officers and employees there. His face became popular even among convicted persons whom he attended their interrogation sessions. This job gave him the opportunity to enter rare places and dark rooms and speak to scary people. One day Ronnie announced that he had finished the software, and he is ready to begin the usual tests in the police department as soon as possible. At that phase, he should start training selected police personnel in many training sessions. This new task was difficult and annoying because it became obvious to some of them that the moment of truth is coming soon and they must depend gradually on this new software. This meant neglecting many methods and habits and acquiring new ones. At the first training courses, they were intentionally careless and pretend stupidity, and then at later courses, they showed some kind of hostility and rejection to the whole project. When training was considered sufficient, software testing began gradually. At this period, the head of the police department was assigned to a new position, and a new officer took his place. This new boss had a good belief in the project and its benefits, so he decided to shorten testing period to the minimum, and deploy the new software in the whole department. After a couple of days, a suspended person was indicated to be released by the program, so they released him. Then about 3 days passed, another convicted one was given a release note by the program and they gave him liberty. This trend repeated several times later, and the department assistant officer got suspicious, so he decided to visit the program main room to see what is going on. When he entered the room he saw that everything seemed as usual and a young officer is assigned to operate the main control unit. He asked him if he noticed that the last release notes are quite over average in number when compared with previous months, and the young officer replied that he was new in duty and had no idea about what that average expected to be. Assistant officer then asked about the next expected release note and the young officer looked for the answer in the wide screen, then said, "In a couple of days, sir." "And who is that lucky guy might be?" he asked. The young officer looked at the screen and confusedly remained silent. "Who the hell is he? Speak up!" the assistant yelled. The program operator said with unease, "The program says he is the head of the department, sir."